Hi, everybody. It's the start of the week. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I go by the nickname Ginger. It's not cute not knowing, and we start off with a hug. Come on, come on. How was the weekend? I did a lot of baking over the weekend. If you follow me on IG, I normally post food and stuff that I do. It's WDAS Patty, but I did a lot of baking. And now it's time to tell you guys what's going on. Tariji P Henson is single. A lot of people suspected this. A lot of people. When she turned 50, she was posing, looking good in her bikini, but there was no ring on her finger. And her boyfriend wasn't there to help her celebrate her birthday, and he's been scrubbed from social media. So what happened to the former NFL player, Kelvin Hayden, who's 37 years old? Tariji says it didn't work out. They had been dating for 3 years. They were engaged to be married. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't trust long engagements because it's like, something ain't right in the water. She's going to have a talk show on Facebook Watch about mental health. She's going to be playing Cookie again in the Empire spinoff. She seems like she's in really good spirits. Sources say he didn't want to go into therapy. She is big on mental health and therapy and talking it out and talking it over with a professional. Other people say he had a problem signing a prenup. Love is grand. It's a many splendored thing. But can you sign this? Yeah, I just want to know. Oh, baby, I know you love me, but I just want you to sign this just in case, you leave me and you dump me, that you don't try to destroy my heart and take my money. Now, it works both ways. It's not just, for women. Men, you protect what you got too. People change in these streets. Love is wonderful. It's great. But y'all know people be changing. When you got a couple dollars, they change. Heck, they will change on you. You don't even have to have a couple dollars and a person will change. But I believe in prenup. I do. With that piece of paper that we got to sign, or that you got to sign, or that somebody is going to sign. People say, it takes away from the love. You're not going to break my heart and take my money. That's what we're not going to do today. But they said that he had a problem with signing the prenup. Queen Latifah is going to be playing the wife of Adam Sandler in a new Netflix movie, Hustle, that he is filming in Philadelphia. It's about a basketball coach who falls on hard times because of fast living. He needs to redeem himself, so he finds this basketball phenom overseas, and he brings him back in order to give the guy a chance, but revitalize his career. Anybody see Saturday Night Live over the weekend? Issa Rae was the host. You had Justin Timberlake as the musical guest. Kanye West got mad at a skit that Issa did. She's known for saying, I'm voting for anybody black, or I'm rooting for anybody black. So she did it in a skit with Kenan Thompson, and she says, I'm rooting for anybody black except Kanye West. Kanye didn't like it, and he said that Saturday Night Live is just known for putting black people down. Now, what was interesting about this, when Yeezy has these moments when he remembers who he is, and he says he feels sorry for Issa Rae. And I'm like, Issa good. We worry about you, Kanye. We are worried about you. Issa, it's going to be okay. Any fans of the comic series Static Shock? Static Shock, it only ran for about 4 years, 2000, 2004. A black teen superhero. He gets electrocuted, but it gives him superpowers. He's this like nerdy teen who all of a sudden is Static Shock. It was a great cartoon, and now Michael B. Jordan is going to be bringing it to the big screen. He's going to be producing a big screen movie. It's going to be interesting to see who plays the teenage Static Shock. But if you've never seen it, or if you know what I'm talking about, I became aware of him, obviously having boys, and they were like really into it. But I just thought that Static Shock was so cool. And now Michael B. Jordan is going to bring it to the big screen. Leslie Jones had a great night. Her ABC talk show, Supermarket Sweep, incredible rating. She recently gave an interview where she said she does not miss Saturday Night Live. Isn't that surprising? I think because of the time that she was on, she said she really didn't have anything substantial to do, but the ratings were great, and she's going to be in Coming to America 2 with Eddie Murphy. In Coming to America 2, Eddie Murphy cannot become the king of Zamunda until he goes back to America because he had a one-night stand that resulted in a kid, and the one-night stand was with Leslie Jones. You can just see how the storyline is going to be there, but she's going to be there, and it starts streaming on Amazon Prime December 18th. L.A. Reid, The Deal, super music person, one of the best interviews I ever did. His work with Babyface, the songs he wrote for TLC, Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, Boyz II Men. He sold his music publishing rights. See, those music publishing rights, say you're bad with money. It's like an insurance policy, like, I'll never be broke. I've got these songs. He sold it to a company. They're not saying for how much, but he got millions on millions on millions. And now he supposedly is going to sit on the advisory board of the company that he sold his music to. But I'm thinking he must have had some really serious financial problems to sell your money. That's an insurance policy. You will never be broke, no matter what you do. Because all those songs, how many songs was it? 162 songs. He sold the entire category. Lizzo is gaining weight again. It's much easier to lose. It's much losing like that, especially first like 20 or so. They come off like that. Diet, exercise, you're just going to be getting rid of water. Keeping it off is the challenge, and for a lot of people, they get excited. Oh, I lost some weight. Oh, I lost some weight. I would need that chocolate cake. There's a lot that just goes into the whole losing weight, because you have to get beyond the fact of your love of food and that you got to eat differently if you want to lose weight. But they're saying that Lizzo is gaining weight. She had gone vegan, diet, exercise, but now they're saying that she's gaining it back. Jennifer Hudson. There's going to be 2 competing Aretha Franklin projects, and Jennifer Hudson is going to be in the movie version Respect with Marlon Wayans. There's another Aretha Franklin movie, Cynthia Erivo, on the National Geographic Network. It's going to be a miniseries. Jennifer Hudson was recently asked what did she think about the competing Aretha Franklin movie, and she said, if it's not a movie and you don't have permission from the family, who wants to see it? The shade. Robert Smith, the billionaire who paid for the student loan debt for a lot of young men at Morehouse College, is in trouble with the IRS, but he's not going to jail. Robert Smith admitted he didn't pay the IRS from 2000 to 2015. In a plea deal, he's got to pay back $139 million in taxes and penalties, and the $182 million that he had for charitable contributions. He just gave that money away because he can't claim anything on his taxes. It's not cute not knowing we are starting the week off. And I hope it is a good week for you. Spread the news, subscribe to the channel, or tell friends to subscribe to the channel. I just get right into it. There's not a lot of bells and whistles and dancing and stuff like that. Nope. Auntie gets right to the point. And I appreciate you guys spending time with me. Hit the like button. If you leave a comment, you know that I saw it. If I give you a heart. Have a good one, everybody. It's not cute not knowing. Thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.